I have to say, that was the longest in between weeks we've had in the longest time, wasn't it? I think I've had more cheese and champagne than any human should. I'm so excited to get back into a routine. It's silly. If you feel that way too, then this episode is perfect for you. I'm pulling in those reflective questions that I snuck into our New Year's Eve episode from the other day. And I'm giving you the perfect way to easily implement your dreams and goals for 2026. To support your journey, I invite you to explore the Heart Goal Workbook available at the Rise, Love, Live Boutique on Etsy. You can find the link and coupon code in the show notes. I know it will be the exact companion to get you off on the right foot for 2026. So, if you're ready to hear more, then grab that tea, snuggle in, and let's put one foot in front of the other. Do you find yourself struggling with constant anxiety, stress, or burnout? Maybe you're navigating through overwhelming waves of sadness or darkness. Has someone allowed you to believe that you're unworthy? Well then, we're here to debunk those beliefs and help you to overcome them. Hello, my friend, and welcome to the Radiance from Within podcast, guiding Christian women to build their confidence and self-worth. My name is Heidi, and I'm so excited to have you here. We'll work together to help you overcome negative beliefs by incorporating prayer, devotionals, and journaling into your daily routine. Additionally, we'll explore the power of words and how they can impact your mindset and well-being. Because when you unleash your inner peace, you will find the desire and strength to spread kindness and compassion. Join me each week and unlock your radiance from within. Discover your power and strength and embark on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Hello, beautiful. On New Year's Eve, we planted a tiny seed for ourselves. We walked through a beautiful poem, explored ways to hold on to love, and we reflected together. We planted that seed with a few questions. I asked you to take a moment to think about your dreams for 2026. Where do you want to go? What do you want to accomplish? Or perhaps there's something you want to change or let go of. What does your path, your journey look like? How will you get there? And most importantly, how will you take care of yourself along the way? Some of you will take those questions, reflect on them, journal, create a plan, set goals, milestones, and off you go. Others might do some of those steps and then freeze or give up. And then for some who are just like me a few years ago, you might feel overwhelmed and simply not know where to even begin. So if you find yourself stuck, I'd like to introduce you to a growth mindset. In short, it's the belief that abilities, intelligence, and talents are not fixed. They can be developed through dedication, hard work, learning from mistakes, and perseverance. Challenges become opportunities for growth rather than limitations. And there are key characteristics of a growth mindset that I'd love for you to understand and embrace. Remember, you too can learn to develop a growth mindset and make 2026 an incredible year just by putting one foot in front of the other. Are you ready? Okay. Having a growth mindset means seeing challenges as chances to learn and grow. It means sticking with it through setbacks and knowing obstacles are temporary. When you hit a roadblock, you work through it. You move it aside, reset, and keep going. It means valuing effort as the path to improvement, welcoming feedback as helpful rather than taking it as a personal dig, finding inspiration in others' successes instead of seeing it as competition. And if you view these characteristics as guidelines rather than rules, they help guide you along your path. It feels a bit gentler, yes? Okay, let's set you up for success. First, prioritize taking care of yourself. This is critical for achieving your goals. Wim Hof gives us the perfect quote to put on our mirrors this month. Unless you are willing to experience new things, you'll never realize your full potential. And as we step into this new year, I really, really want you to be gentle with yourself. So many of us think, okay, I must lose 20 pounds in 20 days. I'll do dry January. I'm only going to eat fish, and I will walk every day, all at once. Oh, and I'll also meditate, journal, pray, and read the Bible. Daily. Check. Whoa there, Nellie. I got tired just saying all of that. We've touched on this before, and I most certainly will touch on it again. I want you to take a holistic approach to your health. If I may say please and thank you, true self-care embraces 5 key aspects: physical, emotional, social, spiritual, and mental. But you do not have to work on all 5 at once. Just pick one area at a time. Once that new habit feels locked in, layer on another, and then wash and repeat. Here's the other thing. We're all different when it comes to these routines. I often emphasize that a good morning routine can help start the day on a positive note, and many successful and wealthy individuals believe this too. For me, it works because it energizes and focuses my mind. However, not everyone is a morning person, my hubby included. Some people need a boost of inspiration in the afternoon, while others might need it right before they lay their head down at night. Here's what matters most: consistency. Meditation, journaling, prayer, yoga, exercise, music. These are all beautiful options for centering yourself and finding inner peace. Psalm 23 paints a beautiful picture for this. God, my shepherd, I don't need a thing. You have bedded me down in lush meadows. You find me quiet pools to drink from. True to your word, you let me catch my breath and send me in the right direction. So, here are a few super easy things to try. Your mind might be spinning from today's worries and tomorrow's to-dos. If that's the case, turn those thoughts into a to-do list at the end of your day. Celebrate what you have accomplished. Don't allow yourself to get hung up on what you didn't get finished. Another beautiful opportunity is a reset. Sit for a few moments of silent meditation or prayer right after lunch. Refocus on what happened in the morning and what you're about to encounter in the afternoon. Give yourself the calm and centering we all need, desire, and deserve. In short, don't try to fit yourself into a box you don't necessarily belong in. You know, the square peg in the round hole. Just because a morning routine works for Warren Buffett and me doesn't mean it's automatically right for you. It might be. Give it a try. But if it doesn't feel natural or fulfilling, move it to the afternoon or even the evening. For self-care to work, it has to work for you. Otherwise, you're just going through the motions. Make sense? Okay. Now for step number 2, implementing our goals. Remember, a little progress each day adds up to big results. So, first we brainstorm. Between the reflective questions from New Year's Eve and caring for ourselves holistically, you should have a beautiful list. These goals can be long-term or short-term. Write down everything you want to change, achieve, or do, big or small. Next, we simplify. Combine similar ideas into clear, focused groups. Then prioritize. Circle what matters most. Rate each one from 1 to 3, with 1 being the highest priority. Now it's time to make a plan. Most of us have heard of SMART goals, yes? Well, today I want to walk you through creating goals with heart. H is for honest. Be truthful with yourself. Is this goal right for you? Is it consistent with your hopes and dreams? Does it align with your core belief system? E is for exact. What steps must you take to achieve this goal? How can you break those steps into smaller, manageable tasks? What specific actions are required? How will you track and evaluate your progress? A is for authentic. Does this goal align with your values and strengths? Does it reflect what you truly want? R is for realistic. Is this achievable alongside your other responsibilities? Do you have the time, energy, and motivation? Is there anything you may need to release or make space for? T is for timely. What's your deadline? What's your ideal timeline? Schedule each step and always celebrate your ta-das along the way. That's how we create goals with heart. Next up, we track them, because any goal without tracking is just another list, and we don't need that. I love the concept of chunk it and check it. Chunk big goals into smaller tasks. Then check yourself to stay on point. Start by identifying our tasks. List what you need to complete this week. Next, prioritize each task and label it number 1, number 2, and number 3. Then create your plan. Schedule time-framed tasks. Assign each task to a specific day. And at the end of each day, check your progress. And then rearrange tomorrow's tasks as needed. You can even do a full review at the end of the day on Sunday. How's it working for you? How does it feel? Where do we need to shift? What do we need to realistically let go of? It really is that simple, but here's the thing I want to loop back to. Holistic health. We can't stress out about this process. If we mess up, tomorrow is another day. Just hit that reset button. We do this with grace and mercy, yes? And of course, to guide you through this work, pick up your Heart Goal Workbook from my Etsy boutique. The podcast 15% coupon code is in the show notes. Now, let's settle in for our prayer. Deep breath in and out. Creator God, thank you for giving us time for rest, time for joy, time for silence, time for celebrations. We are now ready. We are ready to embrace the goals and dreams that you have laid on our hearts, the goals and dreams that are aligned with the purpose that you have set our lives to accomplish, the path that you created for us before we were a glimmer in our mother's eyes. And we know some days might be harder than others, and those are the days that we ask you to hold our hands, to push us a little harder, and to pick us up and dust us off. Have grace and mercy with us, Lord, when we falter. Remind us that we are not perfect, that we must be forgiving and gentle with ourselves. Thank you. And we lift all of this up in Jesus' name. Amen. It's all about the climb. It's all about the journey. I know you might be scared right now, but you can handle this. Future you is so very proud of you right now. And until we meet again, beautiful, I believe in you. Now it's your turn. Thank you for joining me on today's podcast. But before you go, a simple request. If this podcast has made a difference in your life, please leave a review where you listen and share this episode with someone who could use a little light today. Knowing my show has impacted your life brings me so much joy. Remember to explore my Etsy boutique to discover the workbook you need most this month. And until next time, my friend, ignite inspiration, spread hope, and dance with faith.